Shalom, brothers and sisters. Welcome back to Rooted in Hebrew. My name is Mike. Shalom, Sister Pinky D. Um, Sorry about the late coming on. Hold on just for a moment. I gotta untangle some cords. Hmm. Oh, yes. Expectations. That's one thing they can. I mean, when I say expectations, brothers and sisters, that's one thing they can make. It can make you. It'll make you feel like you're on 100. Or it can make like you can jump over the moon, the sun, the stars. And with that same expectation, man, you can get chopped down so low, you be like, man, what in the world just happened? That one word has so many arrows or so many different outcomes. And it's unbelievable. And I'll be the first to tell you, I've seen the highs, I've seen the low. At least what I think is high, and at least what I think is low. And at times, I kid you not, brothers. Expectations can be depressing. You can be a person who is, you can be a person who love to maintain peace. That can be your gift. And then you may have a person who comes in and work absolutely against your peace. So eventually, they want to see that bad side of you. They keep on nudging at you. Truthfully, the expectation, our expectation is under attack. It is. And it's going to be individually and it's going to be a whole at the same time. I have so many different brothers and sisters texting and calling me and saying, Mike, they saying this, they saying that. And then they trying to figure out how they're going to continue. We all getting hit. And when you're thinking, and this can be a blow to a lot of brothers or sisters, is when you're thinking that you may have your own brothers and sisters in your corner, and only to find out, no, they're not in your corner. They done superseded the corner and claimed your corner. You come back to your corner, you think you got that trust, that strength. You come to find out you don't have nothing. You're a stranger. You are a stranger. And the worst ones that I've seen is the ones who heard of gossip about you. They heard of gossip about you and they just contend with you. But they won't tell you. There was an incident. And he was my boss. He was my manager. And he had some on his face. And before he got to me, a whole lot of people was looking at it, but nobody never told him. You know, it's on his. It ain't like that he can see it, but everybody was, passing by looking at him, and they right in front of his face having a conversation with him. And so he came up to me and I like, hey Otis, go check your you got some right here, boom. He's all for real. And then he started to think for a moment. He was like, thanks, Mike. He said, I've been talking to all these people. Ain't nobody said nothing. And soon as I walked away, everybody like, man, you see this stuff on his face? I'm like, yeah, I told him to get it off. I mean, my thing is this. Shouldn't common sense tell you to tell him the same thing? Or should I say, should love or kindness should move you to say, hey, you have this, you have that? That's not the case any longer, brothers. These people will talk about you right in front of your face and keep it moving. And then at the same time, praise the Almighty Yah. I understand now why a lot of brothers and sisters say they pulling back. I get it now. I get it. This spirit this demonic spirit is a very strong demonic spirit. Don't let me get a misunderstanding. I know the strength of the devil. But when we as a brothers, as sisters, say that we are of Yah, and we hold his name in the highest of the highest, and if we claim that, he's going to come and he's going to do an examination of that. That's what he's going to do. He's going to do just that. He's going to come and he's going to do an examination. Expectation. We're going to get hit with it. We're seeing what's going on in the last days. All it takes is one little match. That's all it takes is a match to light a fire. But once that fire is set ablaze, and people will literally sit there and watch you burn. And then at the same time, turn around and praise the Almighty Yah. And they're the one who set you ablaze. Did not our forefathers do the same thing to Yahusha? And we're doing it to our own brothers. Did the same thing. When Sister E said that she'll go focus more. Shalom, brother Galen Jones. Professor Jones. Shalom, Sister Kathy. This is it's I see why. I do see why. And I do know I'm a danger. That's one thing I know for a fact who I am. And I am an extremely dangerous person to the devil, to Satan. I've been fighting all my life. Literally, spiritually, mentally. All my life. Truthfully, I'm tired of fighting. The more you sit right here and seek peace, the more I sit up here and seek peace, the more people get taken for granted. They jump on it. This little dumb stuff that's going on is going to continue. It's going to continue. It's tiresome. It's tiresome. We don't just pray any longer. We have conversations with the Most High. If you get an inch of time where you don't have nothing on you talking with the Most High. If you working, moving about, doing a very hard job, nowadays, it ain't the fact that you praying, you having a whole conversation with the Most High. Because things have got that serious that you got to talk to him, because if you don't talk to him, you will literally go crazy. But this stuff here, with the awakening, we was once, I ain't gonna say we, it was once seen, there was a strength about us. But when the devil came in, we all scattered. We scattered, we started talking, we started doing everything we should not be doing. It would appear now. And I say we because we claim to be who we are. That's Israel, Yahudims. Expectation, we expect this, we expect that. Some things came about, some things didn't. We have an expectation of an exodus. There's going to be a time and there's going to be a place eventually. But what's going on right now, brothers? Some of the things, I say some, because I don't know all things. This stuff is it's nerve-wracking. It is absolutely nerve-wracking. It's easy for us to say this or say that. But if it's going to disrupt someone's, that can be a very dangerous position when it comes to the Most High. We feel that we can say and do anything to our brothers and sisters without any type of repercussions. Although the scriptures clearly states what he's going to do to individuals that keeps up contention, liars, gossipers. And I have ran into some brothers that was gossiping in line at the same time. They didn't like what I said to them and still don't. But I called them out. That's what I did. But then when you do that, what do? They get on the phone. They call another brother or sister, and they get them involved in the conversation. Now, mind you, they're going to tell you a portion. They're going to tell you what they want you to hear. And so in order to maneuver your line of thinking, and it works all the time because it's a devilish move. It works all the time. Not sometimes, all the times. I'm going to say majority of the time, put it that way. For those that spiritually inclined, they ask the right questions. That's what they do. They ask the right question in order to draw that person out. Then he come to find out he ran up on a spiritual person. He can't talk. He cannot lie to that person because he's asking all the right questions. The one who's looking for that drama is the one that they want their ears tickled, and they get them tickled. I'm understanding now the depth of 2/3. I'm not wishing no badness on no one, truthfully, because I was the one that was holding tight to the of thinking that that 2/3 was the world. That's what I'm thinking. I was thinking, rather. And now I'm seeing that things are quite different. Very different. Extremely. And it hurts. I ain't gonna lie to you. Woo. I had grown men calling me. Said, Mike, I just need to talk to you. Shalom, Sister Yvonne Daniels. They said, I need to talk to you, Mike. And they was asking me about some things that I had experience with. These grown men was breaking down, crying because of the stress. They was under the assumption they was doing, which they were. They was feeling that what they was doing was right and things of this nature and all that. But the pressure got so unbearable till they was breaking down. I'm gonna tell you what some did though. When they got broke down that hard, that's the easiest thing for you to do. The easiest thing for anyone to do is to sink into sin. And unfortunately, brothers, that's what some of the brothers did. They got tired. They said, this is how they want to get down. And they went in, they got down. That's what they did. And now what they did was wrong. For them to shrink back like that is deadly wrong. But trust and believe, the person that caused that issue, brought that issue up and drew his brother out away from the Most High, you go get dealt with just as much as he's going to get dealt with. And you might get dealt with a whole lot more. Because you willingly went out to destroy your own brother. And you did just that and it happened. You working for the devil. But then you calling yourself a person of Yahuwah. Let that nonsense ride. That's it. You can let that nonsense ride. Then you want to fall back and act like as if you a little bitty sheep. But in essence, you're that dark wolf with a bloody mouth. But you yet and still, you claiming, I'm Yahuwah. I'm of Yahuwah. I believe in Yahusha. And then would turn back around and curse you out up and down. I understand the 2/3 now. I'm seeing why the Most High said 2/3. Some of us are beyond that stiff neck. Period. Take it how you want it, and it's only for the ones who know for a fact what they're doing. Other people don't get upset because they know exactly who they're about and what they're trying their best to do. It's the devilish people that has a problem with this because you're calling them out. The devil go know the devil. Y'all's people know him. I seen one, well, I didn't see the brother, but the brother got so depressed. And I wish he would, I wish that he never had done it. And I don't think you brothers and some of you brothers and sisters do not understand the gravity of the thing we call your mouth. This brother got treated so badly. He just could not understand it. The next day he was gone. He self-deleted himself. Sister I knew, same thing. Took a shotgun, blew her. She literally blew her heart out of her body. That's what she did. That thing up under your nose is going to cost you your life if it's not put in place. Put it in this place. We got ourselves, so some of us got ourselves wrapped up so much as in Babylon, it ain't even funny. Then at the same time, we claiming we of Yah. We'll sit there and curse you out up and down and talk about an expectation of an exodus. Dude, please. This is ridiculous. It is downright ridiculous. We got the twin boys got murdered. Had a fireman taking pictures of their gruesomeness of their death, and he got fired for posting them. White dude. We got this type of dumb stuff we got to contend with, and at the same time, we got to contend with our own brothers within this awakening. This is what we got to do. And it makes our track harder towards the Most High. And for those who really want to get to the Most High, we make it difficult for them because some of us are doing things according to the devil's will. You may have some they want to get up out of here. You go have some over there. Boy, y'all being so stupid and so and so. The Most High said he's going to so and so this. Yes, he. This is the type of unnecessary nonsense that we should not be having. We should not. These few years on this planet Earth, I tell you, brothers and sisters, I have never seen so many of acquaintances due to the stress leave out this world by means of their own hands. And then for the people who caused the trouble, when they found out that some of these individuals I know, when they found out, they want to slither away then. They will literally move out of the state. I tell you, brothers, truthfully, I see within myself, I'm gonna have to pull back. I'm serious. Now, I don't have a problem with brothers and sisters calling me and talking. I talk to brothers and sisters on a daily basis. Shalom, Brother Robert. I'm glad you made it in, brother. Brother Soul, Sister Betty Benson, Brother Arthur, he did a short clip. And he said something, which I knew, but it seemed like it hit me a little bit harder. He said, whatever you're doing, he said, it's at a time, and I'm gonna say this to some brothers. Shalom, Brother Dave. I'm glad you were able to make it in. Keep your doings and your desires. Whatever you're talking about, I don't care if you plan on doing anything here in Babylon. If you're into Africa, keep it to yourself. It seems the more we talk about what we need to do, the devil comes down harder. Now, it seems we got to do everything in a private nature. Because this nonsense is getting out, it's out of control. Shalom, we got next. It's out of control. Shalom, Sister Linda Cross. And this shalom, I'm real when I say shalom. I want you, brothers, to maintain peace. I do. I wish each and every last one of you peace. But brothers and sisters, truthfully, we are not going to experience that true shalom until we go home. If you think, please correct me if I'm wrong. Because right now, this is a frustrating situation we're in. It's absolutely demonically frustrating. That's what it is. Um, we have, truthfully, this awakening. I didn't expect this. I didn't. This the reason. Expectations, brothers. Expectations. Because I was like brother. What's the brother name? Brother Ricky Sims. With this awakening, I was telling some of everybody. And I was expecting that, hey, people will be like happy to hear this. Our people. That was my expectations. There was a letdown. It was because I'm thinking, oh man, this is it. I mean, Shalom, Sister Hazel. It was not it. Expectation, brothers, I tell you, that can be an upper and it can be a downer. But when you're talking about personally, keep your expectation full of faith individually. Keep it on the up and up. You're going to hear brothers and sisters talking about things they ought not. You're going to see some brothers and sisters fall away. You're going to see some brothers and sisters taken away. It's going to happen. Sister Kathy said some months ago, and we was talking about I think I was talking about the getting out of this system. And she said this: the only time Black people respond in any type of eagerness or need to move, it has to be very, very hard on them. It got to be a time of deep trouble for us to come together. Because truthfully, brothers, during slave time, can't say slavery because slavery still exists to this day. Back when our forefathers was coming to this country, and from history, it would appear that that was the closest time that we was together, when we was going through that harsh time of slavery, when they were just coming in, give me your wife for tonight. That's the slavery I'm talking about, that particular time. That scene, that was the closest time we was a people. We understood the hardship. We shared our foods and everything. Oh, and now we didn't got a little bit. We got a TV. We got running water. We got a cell phone, and some of us have lost our minds. You got some money in your pocket. So it would seem that Sister Kathy Jones is telling the truth. It's going to take that much for us to pull together. And it seems that's what it's going to take. The Most High said it's going to be a great tribulation upon this nation. But he said, Jacob will be saved out of it. Out of it. Out of it. Somewhere down that line, we're going to be in the mix of that great tribulation. And we went through one in 70 CE. Brother Robert, I hope and pray that we all can make it out of here. Brother, that's an expectation of your prayer. And I hope the same thing. I do. I really, truthfully do. But some gonna make it difficult for you to get up out of here, especially the devil. Especially the devil. If we are a people that, if we are a people that is hated so much, why are they holding on to us? If you hate so much, why are you holding on us? Trump even said this. His friends go to Africa and come back millionaires. He is not lying. The great falling away is in effect. Oh, brother, oh my goodness. Brother Robbie, you hitting it. You hitting it. And we got some brothers that's assisting with that. That's the sad thing about it, Brother Robert. You got some brothers who literally are helping you to fall away. This is that type of conversation it will have you saying, nigga, please, what you got, what you up on? They're pushing all types of buttons. It's getting you to it. I've seen some brothers and sisters. I'm serious. They said, I got to pull away from this a little bit. Not from the Most High, but from people. But then when you pull back from people, you find yourself in a corner all by yourself. And for the vast majority of brothers who are really who is truthfully seeking the Most High, we know for a fact that's a very dangerous position to be in. You do not want to be in no corner by yourself. This is some dumb stuff. It's absolutely dumb. They thinking that the Most High is not going to come down. But, oh, you know what? For you to say you are of Yah and you claiming his great, revered, holy, set apart name, what makes you think that he's not going to come down and examine you? You holding on to my name? What you about? And if you're not about his business, you just may find yourself in a sea of fire. He is not that one that you want to mock. He is not that one. And it seems like some of us is mocking him down to the teeth. This is ridiculous. This is absolutely, it's demonic. That's what it is. This poor little sister, I tell you the truth, she was so depressed. She was so depressed. She had to be thoroughly engulfed in this depression for her to take a shotgun, put it on her chest, and blow her heart out. I mean, what literally blew it out of her body. The power of that tongue cast out blessings and cursing at the same time. I'm not trying to live that type of life. If you gonna be real, be real. If you're not, move on about your business. We want to pick and choose what scriptures we want to apply. We want to pick and choose what scripture we gonna throw to the side. If a person can pimp you on a particular scripture and then mislead you on one, they would do that. There's no love in them. I personally, I don't care for cursing. Never did. Never. No. I'm saying some Hebrew, and don't get me wrong. I know we all slip up and say a word here or there. I do know that. I said it. I was working on some wood, missed the nail, and hit my finger with that hammer. For a moment, I just had to look at myself and like, now this is just downright ignorant. Now, how in the world did I miss the nail and hit my finger? But it happens. And then, a little curse word come out. Oh, and good night. People unveiling themselves has been going on since the beginning of the pandemic. And that's what's happening. That's what's happening. The frustration, it hit me. It hit me. It hit. And they are unveiling themselves. They are. And whatever's going on here, brothers and sisters, trust and believe. I talk to brothers over there in Africa. They saying the same thing is happening there. So the devil, he's moving. And a lot of us, well, let me hold up. Some of us, the devil knows for a fact, you are a very dangerous person for him. You are you are a very dangerous person to him. And you're going to get slapped around. You're going to get talked about. Man, they'll talk about your mama, your father, your unborn child, your next generation, just to get you knocked down. To get the vast majority of people to open up their mouth and speak against you. I've seen that happen. And it's still happening. They are unveiling themselves. And then hey, who's that? Was that somebody? Was it? Somebody said it I think it was yesterday. Scripturally speaking, brothers, you have the power to what was that scripture? It was a sister, she quoted a scripture where you can mark individuals, whether they're a good association or not. You can mark them and press on about your business. And it's happening. It's like we got to make decisions now. And if you're making a decision about a particular person, what makes you think that the Most High is not making a decision about a particular person? A great falling away. I thought it was going to be Christendom and Islam. But I'm saying that it can apply here. It can apply here. But this is crazy. This is absolutely just downright crazy. And this is a massive earth shattering situation. And I'm talking about the awakening. We are always in front. We're always in front. Now, the moment people start realizing who we are, and I'm talking about the Gentiles too, they realize who we are. Brothers start making these AI videos showing who we are, and it gave brothers and sisters strength when they starting to see the vision, the true vision the true vision of us in those biblical days. Shalom, Sister Patricia. Now we're seeing the vision, and they very well know that vision strengthened the mind. It strengthened the heart. And with that strength, the devil recognized it too. I got to attack these Negroes. Now, instead of me going out finding some minions, I got some already in it. Let me go up there and tickle their ears. And he's doing a very good job at doing it. He's tickling in their ears, and they come back here. That's so stupid. Why you want to go to? That is absolutely your prerogative, brothers. And share this video. It ain't none of their business what you want to do outside of the Most High's exodus. If you wants to go to Africa, go. There's no scripture that says anything outside of it. This is ridiculous. Grown people thinking they're going to condemn other grown people from moving. But if you moving in the United States, you move from, like, say, for instance, from Texas to Illinois. So they're in a biblical direction that they good. That's crazy. Everything is cool as long as you move within the United States. Man, get up and kick rocks with that nonsense. You're not taking care of these grown people, these grown brothers and sisters. If a brother's here saying, hell no, I'm going to go there and do this here. And then you have brothers there in Africa say, hey, the living is good here. It's much different from what the world was saying. How many of your brothers and sisters remember this commercial where they showing that little African child with the big belly, flies flying around their mouth and everything? And just for 10 cents, how many of you all remember that video back in, what was it, 80s? I think it was the 80s, maybe 90s. But then these NGOs over there talking about they doing something for the people. They wasn't doing nothing for them. But we fed into that lie. Truth be told, these heathens are doing worse than we really are doing. I'm at a food bank and things are turning. Don't get me wrong, brothers. I understand what you're saying, Sister Kathy. Things are turning on them. But as long as we are in captivity, we should not be making things harder on our brothers and sisters, because if we do, we will stand before that judgment seat of the Most High. And see, we have the faith of everything, but somehow when these loose lips be sinking ships, we don't think we will get judged on that. We are in the same battle. We are in the same battle. And then at the same time, pick and choose your fight. Pick and choose your fight. You're right here fighting with your brother. We got now, Sister Kathy, segregation. Now I heard what this man said he's going to do, what he's trying to do. Let him do it. You know, listen to me, brothers, and this is just my reasoning on the segregation. All right, you go to a restaurant, and that restaurant says that we don't serve Negroes. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I got that, sister. I got that, Sister Kathy. But let them. This is my thing. All I'm seeing is segregation is going to pull you back to your people for whatever. Let's say, for instance, you can't eat in this restaurant. It's up under that what Trump got it going on, segregation. And so it's going to move you out. Let me go find a black restaurant then. Okay. It's going to force you to do business with your own brother. Or let's do it this way, with your own kind. With your own kind. I do. Sister Linda Cross, I do. I do too. Because I see how it can move us back together. But at the same time, us coming back together can be frustrating at the same time. I ain't gonna lie to you about that now, Sister Linda Cross. Now, that's one thing. That right there can be kind of questionable. Oh, it ain't gonna be no kind of, it will be questionable. Because you got to pick and choose who you deal with. I do agree with it 100%, Sister Linda. I do. Because I see the implications. I see the possibilities of bringing, and then when it comes down to spending your money, you spending your money with your own brothers because they forcing you. But at the same time, segregation is going to hurt us. It's always going to be a pro and a con. It's always going to be a pro and a con. Now, Sister Tansha, she says, it was in the 80s when my mother planted seeds in me. Oh, okay. Okay. Now, sister, you was in the 80s. Your mother planted the seed of Israel in you all when you was in the 80s? Man, you're going back. I tell you. Oh, maybe I'm misunderstanding your thing about. I'm thinking it's what she, man. Now I take my hat off to her. But I tell you, brothers, this. Oh no. We individually, we're going to make it, or we're going to break ourselves if we do not get a hold. And you, brother, and I'm speaking to the one that's keeping up this unnecessary nonsense. Brother, hey, brother, hold on. Oh, know about the African. All right, okay. I see you, sis. I understand. Let me do it this way. All righty. Brothers, like I said, we have danger that is lurking in. And truthfully, we don't have no guards out there. There are no guards standing at the post. But we just hearing of these people are they so bold and arrogant. Yeah, we're gonna do this here. We go come up on you. And they doing it. Is the segregation, is it going to lead to an exodus? I don't know. That remains to be seen. It would be nice that they got it in them inside their heads to believe that. But at that, if that did happen, I can only imagine how many brothers and sisters will be talking about that instead of looking at the clear and present danger. I tell you, this awakening is a beautiful thing, brothers. It is. It is a privilege. It is a privilege. Shalom, Sister Georgetta. It is a privilege to be awakened. It is. But brothers, I'm like what the sister said. We got to start picking and choosing who we associate with. If they're not about maintaining peace, you need to sit over here. That's the thing. Shalom, Sister Zenobia. It's sad. I never would have thought in a million years I would know so many people that committed suicide. Never would have thought in a million years. But this is how the last day is supposed to get down. This is what we call the last days. This is ridiculous. It is absolutely ridiculous. You may think you have a friend here. You may think you have a brother there. And he may be your brother. But the Most High said, yeah, and he's literally, the Most High, Brother Dave just said it. People are unveiling themselves. And if they're unveiling themselves, what do you think the Most High is doing? Shalom, Sister Monica. She said shalom to the brothers. I don't know why she can't get into the chat, but she's listening in the background, brothers. This is the things we're looking at. You got brothers. We got this thing that this what is it? What's his name? Trump. He's doing what he's doing. He's doing it all. He's putting it all out there. And brothers, and again, I'm gonna say this. Trump is saying these things, segregation. That means something totally different to the Gentiles. Now, listen to me now. We may have a different understanding about that word, brothers. Understand this. When they come to the Gentiles, no, they see in a different understanding. Oh, it's time for us to get these people. That's how they look at segregation. My tongue is twisting up on that word. Oh, I never could say that word. Segregation. They seeing something totally different. And they understanding it totally different. And they're going to move on it. This is the danger, brothers, that we're seeing that's coming up on us. But yet and still, we can sit there. Brother Galen going to Africa. He shouldn't do that. He should stay right here. We waste time on somebody else's movement. For real? Man, please. Sister Georgetta said, family, let the heathens do what the heathens do. The Most High is gathering our people together, and we need to stop fighting each other. Oh, good gracious almighty. Sister, we got to make a song about this, because that's one thing we're doing. We're doing that very well. We're doing that very well. We're doing that very well. We have a clear and we got a fight at the front door. We got a fight at the front door. We've been The Most High, by, by His grace, woke us up. We once was picking brothers and sisters up. The Most High woke us up, so all right, here you go, brother, lifting them up, lifting them up. To now, we getting to a point when the brother is coming up, he's getting punched in the eye when he's supposed to be lifted. Is this how we gonna get down? Nah. But sister, let me tell you something now. It's this division. And you know what? And like Brother Robert said this. It's on the tip of my tongue. He said it. A great falling away. It's happening right now within us. So the Most High is not going to continue to let a division mingle in with what He has rose up. That's one thing He's not going to do. The devil is the person who loves keeping up nonsense, division. He knows the devil is in the mix. But if we allow the devil to mingle within us, what do we do? What do we do? And if we continue, it gets stronger. It gets stronger. That's what it does. This nonsense is taken, it's on a whole another level. If you, brothers, and I flat out don't care what another man tells me what I should not do when it's concerning my movements. I'm going to do what is going to be best for myself and my family. That's what I'm going to do. If I feel that this place is a danger for me, my son, my family, dude, trust and believe. Not one of those brothers is going to help me out in that. Not one is going to help out. You're going to protect. Oh, the first thing that we need to be doing, if you're talking about protecting your brothers, let's get some brothers at this front door. Let's get some brothers on these posts. That's the help that we need. That's the help we all need. But if the Most High got to come down, because He is down right here, right now, he's cleaning camp. Like Brother Robert said it. Brother Dave said it. They're unveiling themselves. Well, unveil, the Most High, He wraps up. He wraps up, get them out. He knows for a fact there are some people here that really, truthfully, deep-seated, have a love for Him and to doing His will and obeying those laws. We got some scribes and Pharisees among us. That's what we have. We have those people, and they're taking this to a whole nother level. That's what they're doing. They're taking it to a whole nother level. This is ridiculous. And they're not going to understand it until the Most High has had enough. And the moment that what was that, Joel? Oh, yes. Joel, it describes the Most High standing, speaking, and gathering His people. These people are so bold with it. You know, brothers, let me fall back a little bit. The name, this name is his name, Yah, is a holy name. Like you have like my am I all right? Michael Raya. Anytime we claim his name, the Most High comes down. He comes down. He examines it. My name is holy. If you go hold on to my name, trust and believe, you best be holy. You best be holy. He's going to come down. And he's going to examine each and every last one of us. You don't necessarily have to hold on to his name, but if you hold on to his rules and regulation that you're holding on to, you just what? Each and every last one of you, Sister Linda Cross, the Most High, he'll put his name upon you. You're following his will. Sister Georgette, if you're doing his will, you're going to have his name. You will have his blessing. But if you're not, do please, your days are numbered. Absolutely numbered. Now, if you come to recognize that you're doing some dumb things against these our brothers and sisters, against the Most High, when I tell you the Most High loves these people, he loves these people, Israel. And if you cause any type of distraction, you're going to get dealt with. You're going to get dealt with. Whether the scriptures clearly states what the Most High hates. We're seeing the danger on the horizon, and you got some Negroes saying, if you have, Shalom, Sister Van P. Brothers, me having, been going back and forth to Africa. I went to Morocco. I stayed there, and majority of my time was in Tanzania. This is my encouragement to you, brothers and sisters. If you have the means to go to Africa, go. There's some things that's happening on biblical scales right now. There's some things that are happening on biblical scale. Go. For any brother or sister that tells you otherwise, they're lying. They say ain't nothing happening and things of that. Bruh, yes, it is. The Most High is preparing his place, his land for you, us. Did not the Most High said that the nations went in and parted up his land? What is that place on this planet Earth that we all know, that the world knows, that has been parted up more than any other country on this planet? It's where we are from. That's what they did. Now, the Most High, what? Yahusha. Let's go back with Yahusha and this planet. Did not Yahusha tell the disciples, he said, no, I must go back and prepare a place for you. Did he not tell that to his disciples? Why would he go back to heaven and prepare a place for the disciples? Why would he say that? Why would he say that? You too, brother Robert, you be safe out there, bro. He said that because Satan, he at that time, he had access back and forth to heaven. So he had to go and cleanse the heavens, get them out. He's bad association. The Most High does not bring his holy people to a house that has been defiled. And the devil defiled himself and some other angels, a third of angels. Brothers and sisters, whatever is done in heaven will be what? Done on earth. So do you not believe, brothers and sisters, that there is a preparation separation. There is a cleansing that's going on that continent where we're from. You think, well, you got Brother Galen, who's planning himself and his wife to go to Africa. They know what's going on. The Most High is moving his people. We are that Joshua and the Calebs. If we continue, brothers, we got to start, brothers. We got to start sometime, somewhere. And I don't know if this is a cleansing, or is this part of the wilderness? But I know in Revelation chapter 12, the Most High said we're going to go into the wilderness, and He gonna take us away from the sight of the devil. Because I tell you, that devil, he's very active right now, extremely active. He's clowning. He is absolutely clowning, with a vengeance at that. You got a nation around here calling calling our father's place a blank hole, but yet and still, that's where he making his millions. That's where they getting their money from. How Negro? I can't say it, Negro. Agent Orange, please. You go suck on the breast of Africa and then turn back around and curse it? You done stepped into a whole different ball game of judgment. That's what this nation has done. They have literally stepped into a whole different ball game of judgment. I tell you, that mouth can bring on so much judgment. It is unbelievable. And I'm saying that first to Israel. What got our forefathers in trouble coming out of Egypt? We want to go back to Egypt. Most High looking at like, did not these Negroes see me save them? What makes you think I'm going to bring you out here just to destroy you of thirst? The same thing is happening right now as we speak, and we ain't even left captivity. We haven't even left it. You have brothers talking about doing this and doing that. You got the I can't call them haters. I cannot call them haters. Truthfully, right now, on the tip of my tongue, I don't even know what the word for it. They call it a flea doctrine. Brothers, let me say this. Some of you brothers may not understand this. I came from the projects. When they get the shooting, you get the ducking. That's one thing we do. We did, rather. When people get the shooting, you get the ducking. You want to fall, jump behind this car. You want to jump behind that building just to avoid the crossing of bullets. Because it's always the innocent person that ends up getting hit. If you want to call it a flea doctrine to you brothers out there that's upset at some people's line of thinking when the Most High say flee, get out of her. Me, myself, I take it in two different ways. And which way, however, brothers and sisters go with it, so be it. So be it. But don't cast your brothers off as to they being demonic or that's a flea doctrine. Flee? Well, I want to see these brothers keep on in this system where they letting you know what they're doing. I want to see how much longer you think you're going to stay here. So now, don't get me wrong, brothers and sisters. And now I'm going to say this too. Those individuals that know when they need to get out, they get up and they get out. And I'm not knocking them at all, because those are the ones who are listening to the Most High. And you can't question a person when they say, hey, the Most High put this in my spirit. You can't question that, because the Most High said he was going to do that in the last days. He said that. So if an individual feels that they need to go to Africa, brothers, that is not none of your business. That is between that person and the Most High. If he sent them there to do that, trust and believe. You better leave that alone, or you're gonna mess around and find yourself fighting against the Most High. And that's what I'm seeing right now when you brothers get on these channels and talk about somebody talking about a flea doctrine, but yet and still the Most High tells you of a situation of Babylon, and you seeing it for yourself. We got the two brothers. They've been deleted. We had the sister in Springfield. Policeman shot her dead. The 13-year-old boy, gone. George Floyd, gone. I don't care if they said I don't care if they said he was a drug addict. He was still Israel, and we're supposed to be trampled. But now this stuff is starting to have an effect on the brothers and sisters, because now they're saying this, hey, it's time for me to get up out of here. These Gentiles done lost their mind. But you was warned that this was going to happen. This is what they're going to do. They telling you that, Sister Kathy, already. They telling you this. This is what they're saying. And so now you see the trouble on the horizon, and you step right there sipping on some Hennessy, talking about a flea doctrine. You got the bullets flying over you. Put your hands up. Soon you put your hands up, you get shot down. Nigga, are you crazy? What is it that you think that you should be looking for when you see the danger right in front of you? You get out the way. The scripture say that a person that sees the danger go and hides himself? And now you or these brothers that's coming up with this blowing this stuff out of proportion, you just might find yourself. Well, truthfully, I think no. It's not the fact that you're finding yourself. You are in judgment when you're speaking against the Most High. And I'm not talking about the brothers and the sisters who talking about getting up out of here. I'm talking about the individual that's getting on there talking about this flea doctrine is a misunderstanding of the scriptures. Did not the Most High say, and please correct me if I'm wrong, Sister Kathy, did not the Most High say this? Dang, I forgot the scripture just that quick. Good night. Oh, let me drink me some water. Oh, excuse me. These last days, brothers, what we supposed to be doing in this time of the end is encouraging our brothers and sisters. That's what we supposed to do. And with some of these brothers, and it's going to be said, and they can get mad all they want. Some of you brothers are getting on the YouTube channels trying to get money. You're trying to get the drama. You're trying to get what they call followers. That's what you're looking. That's what I'm thinking now. You want that drama. You want some type of cliquish attitude. That's all I'm seeing. Because I'm not seeing no encouragement at all. You're trying to get people to take a relaxed state, when in essence, there is no relaxing at all. It's not. These people are telling you, or telling us rather, what they're doing. Segregation, that's what they got that on, they got that right there. The Gentiles are hearing something different though, and they feeling something different. So in their mind, hey, we're going back to the old days. That's what's in their mind. And they're going to start trying their best to live that out. We're going to take this back to the 30s. We're going to take this back to the 20s. That's what their heads are set that way. And if you have that danger, and ain't no if you got the danger already, what did they do in Ohio? The Klan came out that day on that it was like an overpass. They're showing you what they're about and what they're about to do. You seeing the danger. The Most High has told you, if you see the danger, seek shelter. If brothers and sisters say, hey, let me just get up on out of here, get my things together, and I go. Go. You go, brothers. You're abiding by the scriptures. And for those that cannot, and I understand what some of these brothers, because one of the brothers was speaking about brothers locked up in prison, and little kids in DCFS. Yeah, I said that a while ago. I did. I said, and I understand what they're saying. I do. But truthfully, do we have that power to go in and get those little ones out of the care of the government system? No, we do not. Not at the moment, we don't. Will we? Eventually, by the grace of the Most High. But when it's all over said and done, it's going to be by means of his hand. He knows how to save his people. That's one thing the Most High knows exactly how to do. But brothers, we should not be coming back talking about this is a misinterpretation of a flea doctrine. It's not. It's not. If a brother, and if he feels, scripturally speaking, this is what we're supposed to do. Because truthfully, don't get me wrong, brothers, the scriptures do say flee out of Babylon. It does. And at the same time, the Most High turns around and said that I'm going to gather my people from the four corners of the earth. He does. So now, from the way I'm going to take the scripture, the Most High said, if you got means to getting out of her, get out. And for those who do not have means, I'm coming to get you anyway. That's all the Most High is saying to his people. And that's the way we should be taking it. That's how we should be taking it. But I will say this. For the ones that do stay, we will run the high probability of getting caught up in this place, because they're telling you what they're going to do. You have a country, you have countries in Africa that's welcoming African Americans home. Take that opportunity to do just that. It's not there just for just to be showing off. It's there for a legitimate reason. The Most High has opened up He has cracked the door. He cracked that door. I tell you. And it's not to be putting fear in brothers. This is not to be putting fear in brothers. This is to encourage brothers, because you got brothers that's going there looking at different opportunities to take back two brothers. Because everybody just can't pop up and go like that. They can't. But when they go there, they mingle and they get things together. Because trust and believe, brothers, it's going to happen. There's going to be a trip that's going to be taken. And there's going to be an overwhelming welcoming of African Americans and of all of us. It's going to happen. This is the reason why they hate you and they want to hold on to you. And at the same time, they want to let you go. But they don't want you to go to Africa, though. They don't want you to go. They do not want you to go to Africa. They do not. And it's for a legitimate reason. That's why they put A's there. It's to lower the population so that they can control it. Leave or stay. The Most High Yah, Yahuwah, got us. When it's all over said and done, yes, he does, Yvonne. He does. That's what he most definitely got us. But and truthfully, it can be frustrating. It can be very frustrating to have brothers that works on doing something on that continent. And truthfully, anytime, and I'm gonna say this, brothers and sisters, when you having that trip, you're taking that trip, and it would appear to me, well, you're going to have some battles because we keep on going back and forth to Africa, and eventually we will overtake it. We will overtake the principalities. We will outstrengthen that principalities. That's what's going to happen because they're getting weaker and weaker. We keep coming. They're getting weaker and weaker because the Most High keep on blessing us. No, that's it. The more we continue to come together, the more power we will have to maintain at the same time. Brothers, this is my encouragement. If the Most High put it in you to go, you need to be obedient. Be about his business, your business, and move on. You're going to see a measure. You're going to see a measure of peace. You're going to have a measure of stress coming off of you. You're going to see that. You're going to feel that. And truthfully, Sister Kathy, once you get there, sis, it's going to be difficult for you to come back. It's going to be difficult for you to come back. I'm telling you, it's going to be very difficult because you didn't got a taste of it. That's it. That's the beauty of it. That is absolutely the beauty of it. Sister Yvonne, you said what? Family, one thing I have noticed is that the brothers and sisters in the faith have a protection on them. I have not heard any in the faith killed by, oh my goodness. You know what? Sister Yvonne, there have been some incidents, but for the vast majority of them, no. But there have been, because they have some sisters. Bantu Lisa, she has an organization where for the sisters. And the brothers, they they ask that the sisters, you know, travel a whole lot wiser, because they don't want the sisters just going there by themselves, because that's, they could run into some trouble. If people there, no matter where you go in Africa, they see you by yourself and you're a dollar sign and you come from the United States, you black and green at the same time. So the way she has it set up, they get all the information and things of that nature, and making sure that they stay in contact as long as you are there, and making sure that everything is that you protected and things of that nature, because there has been some incidents where some sisters they ran into some serious problems, being there. So yes, I mean, but it's not like that in the States, you know. That's the thing. Now, Sister Georgetta said, well, controlling the Hebrews, a population, is not working. We are the majority throughout all the four corners. Well, I believe that too, sister. I do. And now that's another thing. I know they fearful. Yeah, they are fearful. That's one thing. But they want to stand as if they confident. They have a misplaced confidence. That's what they have. And they understanding something. They understand. It's like they have a witness that what they have been doing for hundreds or thousands of 1,000 years is about to come back upon them very hard. And I seriously believe that they know that it's real out here now. And they're being arrogant about it. And they want to sit up here and place fear in us. See, all of these things, brothers and sisters, what they're saying they want to do to us, and what they're trying to bring back, make America great again. When he said that, brothers and sisters, the first thing this nigga, this man is talking about black people. And I'm talking about his first term. You want to make America great again? What are you talking about? Boom. Now you starting to see things. I'm like, oh, that's what he's talking about. And now the second, oh man, please. He's the Messiah for the Gentiles. I told you, brothers, that he is going to speak and they're going to hear different things. Brothers and sisters, expectation. Expect this. More police brutality. Expect it. It's going to happen. This man told this that guy he got now over the FBI to clear the records out, to clear the records of all police misconduct. Trump told him to clear it out. Brothers, what do you think that's going to do to their ego now? Oh, I'm in fear of my life. Boom, 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 boom. What do you shoot them for? I was just in fear of my life. As 6-foot black man, I'm in fear of my life. Brothers, expectation. That's one of them. That it's about to get real. Yes. This is what you asking brothers and sisters to sit back and just live with. Brother sitting here minding his business, trying to get home back to his family. The police pull over. And 9 times out of 10, go to court. Oh, we didn't find nothing that he did wrong. He disobeyed a lawful order. This is what you brothers and sisters want to sit back and contend with. The most High knows exactly who he's going to protect. He knows that. But when you have brothers speaking against fleeing, You just might, like I said, you just might find yourself fighting against the Most High. Because if the Most High put His Spirit in a person, and that person he's obeying, and he's going to talk about it, he's going to get up out of here. I'm going to flee. Leave that brother or sister alone. You don't know what spirit or communication that the Most High has with that person. If the Most High is telling you to hold tight, He may be telling you to hold tight because He wants you to work with the brothers and sisters here. The Most High is an Elohim of order. And let us continue to maintain that. He keeps order. He's going to have brothers here, stay here. He's going to have sisters here, stay here. He's going to have brothers to move there. If anything's go down, the Most High got His people already covered. And that's how we need to be looking at this. Instead of bringing drama to the camp, we need to be paying attention to the drama that's outside the camp and strengthening the camp. When I say the camp don't necessarily have to all be here in the United States. You can have them on that continent. Hey, brother, we got a shortage of this. Can y'all think y'all can ship this over to us? The Most High is going to make it happen. These are the thoughts that we should be having for ourselves. These are some dangerous times. They got a World War III on the horizon, and you got a government that's coming up against you, Israel. How do you think we need to move? That's the question. That's the question. Yeah, and I seen that too, Sister Kathy. That's concerning. That is concerning. That's very concerning. But one thing I will say on that, sister, is this here. For the countries that are not under that travel restriction, go to a closer country. That's not on it. Fly to that country, hop off. When you're on that continent, you can fly anywhere you want to go. Now it may cost you a little bit more, but I could fly here. And once I get there, then boom, you take your plane to wherever you need to go. Yeah, I mean, sister, the devil is scared. He's afraid. He's never had so much fear in his life because we are the ones the Most High has arisen, and now it's concerning to him. He's scared. He's afraid. His fear is getting the best of him. That's what's happening. Israel, keep your head on a swivel. Let us just continue to fight for love, the love of your brothers. Let's pick and choose our battles. In this time of the end, this is it. We are with that last generation in captivity. We are that last generation of captivity. This is it. There is no other captivity after this. Let that sink in. Yes, the devil is concerned. His life is on the line. This nation is concerned. Their lives are on the line. And in segregation, it just may be it's going to work out for our benefit. If it means that we come together, and but I believe things are going to get a lot harder for us, truthfully, as a people. I do believe that. They talk about 2050. They're supposed to be like the African Americans' income should be zero. Yeah, they working it. But the Most High know exactly how to save his people. Continue to walk on water, Israel. Maintain your faith. Continue to encourage your brothers and sisters. That's what we're supposed to be doing first and foremost. These last days are something that we do not want to take for granted. We do whatever words that are coming out of their mouth, of this nation, we should be paying attention to it, letting the brothers and sisters know this is what they're talking about, this is what they plan on doing, and we should be working on an escape plan where we can protect ourselves. That's what we need to be doing. And on that, brothers and sisters, I will say shalom. Be safe out there. Walk on water, Israel. Walk on water.